Good morning. Hope you're all feeling really nice today. So today's class is a little different to all our other classes. It's our stretch and flow class. So the way that I like to move through this class is inspired by a little bit of a yoga sequence, and then a little bit of meditation and holding some stretches and poses just to get into our headspace, into our body, and forget about all the craziness that's going on in the world outside of our homes. So to start off, I'd love you to come into a child's pose. Now, if you want to pop on some music, you can pop on just something nice and relaxing and calming. Otherwise, you don't have to listen to any music at all, so it's totally up to you. So to start, we'll come into a child's pose. So knees open out nice and wide, reaching your arms forward out in front of you and just dropping your forehead down towards the floor. So with every movement, every posture, every hold today, I want you to focus on your breath and anything that you might be feeling in your body. So in this posture, your ankles might feel uncomfortable, or your shoulders might feel a little bit twingy. Your lower back might be enjoying this. So just try and bring your focus to the points in your body where you might be feeling this the most. Now, any points of tension, you want to try and release that tension from the body. So do that with your breath. Let's take a nice deep breath in through our nose. And a nice long exhale through your mouth. Nice big inhale through your nose. And then exhale, maybe you walk your hand a little further forward and you sink your hips a little further down towards your heels. Beautiful, one more breath in. And then exhale, make this the best exhale you've done this morning. Staying in this position, we're going to walk our fingertips over towards the left side of our mat. So just walking, keeping that nice stretch through the side of the body, keeping that forehead down towards the floor. Making sure your hips are nice and soft. Again, we focus on that breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Each time you exhale, try and reach your fingertips even further and try and sink your hips a little softer. One more breath. And exhale. Walk your hands back to the center. And then we walk our hands all the way back over to the other side. Feeling that stretch down the side of the body. Relax that forehead down onto the floor. Reach your fingertips long and melt your hips down. Beautiful. Taking a nice deep breath in. And then exhale. Continue to walk those fingertips forward and sink those hips down to the floor. Feeling that stretch down the side of the body. And if you're not feeling it, just maybe walk a little further across the body. Beautiful. And then we walk our hands back into the center. Walk your hands back towards your chest. And we're just going to come up into a 4-point kneel position. So bring those knees together, or not together, sorry, hip distance apart and hands shoulder width apart. Take a nice deep breath in, drop the belly to the floor. And then exhale, arch your back to the ceiling, really flexing through that spine. Inhale, drop the belly, extend. And then exhale, arch. Let your breath help you with this movement. Inhale, drop the belly. Good, exhale, arch. And maybe you're changing up the direction. We're maybe going side to side. We're drawing a couple of circles with your hips, bit of a body roll here. Whatever your body feels like it needs, or whatever's feeling good for your body. Just listen to it. Just give it that little bit of medicine that it wants. I always say movement is medicine. The more you move your body, the healthier you'll be. Perfect. Just another couple here. Around and round, or up and down. Amazing. All right. Let's come back to your tabletop. Walk your hands about half a step in front. Tuck your toes below you. We're going to lift our knees and come into our downward facing dog. Now pedal out your feet here. I want you to feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Lifting up out of your hands. Activating through your shoulders, your arms. Drawing that belly up into your back. Try and bring your chest closer towards your thighs. Maybe you hold one knee bent and one leg straight to feel that stretch down the back of the leg. Have a breath here. And then change it over. Bending your other knee, keeping your other leg straight. Taking that breath in. And then exhale. Let's go back to that prancing horse. Continue to push your chest towards your thighs. Beautiful. Let's come up nice and high onto the toes. Lower down to your heels. Perfect. Lift your heels. Good. Lower your heels. And now wave your body forward. We're coming into our high plank position. Perfect. I want you to hold that here. Just going to hold, really strengthen through those arms. Strengthen and lengthen through the body. Pike your hips up back into your down dog. Perfect. Let's come back. We're going to come forward. Wave your body into your high plank. Perfect. We're going to drop the knees down towards the floor. Flatten out the feet. Very slowly, we're going to lower the chest down towards the floor, keeping the elbows tucked. This is our chaturanga. We come down nice and low and hold. Hold, just hover off the floor and then drop your body down and lift your chest up. Perfect. Let's bring our hands just above our shoulders. Lower your chest down towards the floor. Relax your body. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lift the chest. Perfect. I want you to hold. Inhale, drop the chest back to the floor. Exhale, lift up a little higher. Beautiful. Slowly make your way back down. Last time, maybe you bring your hands a little further forward. Press and lift up. Feel that extension through your back. Lower the shoulders, lift the chest, look up. Try and relax your bottom. Take a breath here. Stay for the exhale. And then slowly lower the chest back down towards the mat. Reposition your hands underneath your shoulders. Stay up, stay on your knees, push up into your half plank. Beautiful. We're going to tuck the toes. We'll lift the knees and the hips and then into your down dog. Reposition your feet if you need, and we just pedal out our feet. Good work, guys. Perfect. We're going to do that one more time. So we're going to go through that flow. Let's lift the heels up nice and high. Let's lower the heels down towards the floor. Two more like this. Heels up. Lower the heels down. One more time. Lift those heels. Wave the body forward into your high plank and hold. Drop your knees down towards the floor. We slowly bend the elbows, hover your body off the floor. Chaturanga. Beautiful. Hold. Drop the belly down and then lift the chest up into your cobra. Perfect. Lower your chest back down towards the floor. Reposition your hands just about a step forward from the shoulders. Lower the chest to the floor. Beautiful. Lift the chest up in your cobra again. Maybe come a little higher than before. Beautiful. Slowly lower down. Take a breath in. On the exhale, try and lift up as high as you can this time, relaxing and softening the hips, the bottom, pressing into the hands and rolling the shoulders down away from your ears. Look up, push a little further, and then slowly lower back down towards the floor. Reposition your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press yourself up into your half plank. Lift your hips, your knees into your down dog. Beautiful. Alrighty, we're gonna walk our feet to our hands. So very slowly, just walk your feet forward to your hands, bending your knees as much as you need to. Release your hands from the floor and then just holding onto your elbows. Cool, so we're just gonna hang here. Soften those knees so they're not locked out. We just wanna rock our body very slowly, very gently, side to side. Just let that head fall heavy. Maybe you shake it no. You nod it yes. As you lightly sway your body side to side. Perfect. Center your body and release your hands down towards the floor. We're going to bring our hands up our shins and flatten out your back. This is our halfway lift. Take a breath here. Exhale, slowly lower back down towards the floor, forward fold. Soften your knees. We're going to stand up, arms reach out to the side. Reach your hands to the ceiling. Come into a prayer pose. Bring your hands in the center of your body. Stand here for a second. Just close your eyes if you like. Take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Beautiful. Take a breath in and out. Setting an intention for your class today. Just holding that space in your heart, the movement that you're doing for today. Take a nice deep breath in, lift your hands to the ceiling. Separate your hands into a cactus. We bend our back backwards, open the elbows to the side. Take a breath in, arms to the ceiling. Bring your hands back through center. We slowly forward fold down towards the floor. Hands touch the floor. We reach up, hands slide up your shins, flatten out your back, halfway lift. Take a breath here. Exhale, we lower back down, plant your hands to the floor. We step our left foot back. We step our right foot back. Hold your plank here. Now, option to stay in that high plank position or drop back down to your knees in your half plank for our chaturanga. We're slowly going to lower down towards the mat, very slowly, hovering that body just off the mat. Hold it. Hold it, and then lower all the way down. Keep your hands so they are coming to your cobra. Lift your chest. Exhale, slowly make your way back down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, your knees, and come into your down dog. Beautiful. So that is our first sequence, our sun salutation A. So just prance your horse here, pedal out your feet. Lift up nice and high onto the toes. Lower down with your heels. We're going to walk our feet forward to our hands. Perfect. Soften those knees. Hold onto your elbows. Let your head drop between your shoulders. Just rock from side to side. Beautiful. Release your hands as you center your body. Slowly make your way up, arms open to the side, reach your arms to the ceiling. Hands in a prayer, bring your hands back to your chest. Take a breath here. Exhale your breath. Next inhale, reach your arms to the ceiling. Separate your hands into your cactus, elbows bend, elbows out to the side. Arch your upper back, look back, back bend. Take a breath in. Hands to the heart center, slowly forward fold down. Bring your hands down to the floor. Step your left foot back. Beautiful. Step your right foot back. High plank. Now, staying here for your chaturanga, otherwise drop those knees down. We slowly lower down towards the mat for 3, 2, hold, drop all the way down, flatten those feet, lift the chest up. Perfect. All right, slowly come back down. Tuck those toes, lift those hips, those knees, back into your down dog. Reposition those feet. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift our left leg to the ceiling. Perfect. Lift up a little higher. We're going to come forward into our high plank. Bring the knee towards your chest. Perfect. Lift and extend all the way back. Beautiful. Come in and hold your high plank. Knee to chest. Perfect. Kick and extend all the way back. All right, listening for the change, we're going to step our foot in between our hands. So we come forward. Left foot comes up in between the hands. Into your lunge. Drop your back knee down, flatten your foot. We're going to lift those hands up to the ceiling into our crescent. Slowly sink those hips down towards the floor. Beautiful. Reach your fingertips up. Lengthen through the body. Drop those hips down. Maybe add a little back bend here. Beautiful. Slowly bring your hands back down towards the mat. Keep them here. Right hand positions next to your left foot. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Really open and twist through your chest. Take a breath in, look up. And on the exhale, twist a little further, reach up a little higher. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. Exhale, lift and twist. Beautiful. Then bring your hand back down towards the floor. We're going to tuck the back toe. We're going to lift the knee off the floor. Lift your hands up into your high crescent and sink down really low into that high lunge. Reach up long. Reach those fingertips. Take a breath in. Opening out into your warrior as you exhale, arms open, bending that front leg, back leg is straight. Beautiful. All right, sink a little bit deeper. Really reach those arms long and wide. Like someone is pulling one hand and the other hand away from your body. Sink a little bit lower. Beautiful. Sink a little lower. Hold. Back arm drops down. Front arm comes forward into your warrior 3. Hold. We're going to windmill our arms all the way back down towards the floor. Flip the back foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right foot. So now you're in a high plank. We move through our chaturanga, staying on those toes or dropping the knees to the floor and slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Hover off the mat and then drop your chest, your body. Lift your chest into your cobra. Beautiful. Slowly lower back down. Tuck those toes, bring those hips, those knees up, back into your down dog. Good job, guys. Just pedal out those feet here. Perfect. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Amazing. Let's lift up onto those toes. Drop down to your heels. Over to the right side now. So right leg is going to lift to the ceiling. Lift up, lengthen up. Come forward onto your hands, bring your knee to your chest, hold. Beautiful. Lift and extend all the way back up. Perfect. Come forward, knee to your chest, hold. Lift and extend all the way back up. Listening for the change, we're going to step our foot between our hands. So come forward, step your foot in between your hands and drop your left knee down to the floor. Flatten out that foot. We're going to release the hands off the mat, lift up into our crescent. Reach your arms long and sink your hips low. Reach up, sink. Take a breath in. Exhale, maybe you baby back bend with your upper body. Bring your hands back down and forward to the mat. Left hand plants next to your right foot and lift your right arm up to the ceiling. Perfect. I want you to feel that twist in the upper body. Relax the shoulder away from the ear. Feeling that stretch through your hips. Reach up, look up. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Another breath in. Exhale. Bring your hand back down towards the mat. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee and then lift up into your crescent, your high crescent lunge. Sink down, reach up, lean back. Hold. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, open into your warrior. Come down nice and low. Perfect. I'm just going to flip around so I can see you. Good. Sinking nice and deep. Reach those arms, those fingertips long. Sink a little lower. Your legs should feel this. Your arms, your shoulders should feel this. Come a little bit lower. Beautiful. We're going to flip our front hand. Back hand goes back. Front arm reaches forward. Warrior three. Perfect. We're going to windmill our arms all the way back down, but this time we're going to come into our triangle. So your fingertips are going to come in front of your foot and reach the other arm up. So you're in that warrior position, but our arms are up and down. Beautiful. We're going to hold. Perfect. 3. Come a little bit lower. 2. Stay where you are with your legs. Just lift and release your arms off. Perfect. Oh, my legs are shaking. All right, we're going to straighten out that front leg and we're going to flip both of the feet now so they're facing forward. Maybe you might want to bring your feet a little bit closer together. Awesome. We're going to keep our arms out and long. We're going to forward fold very slowly, hinging from the hips. Come forward, and then reach for your toes or the outside of your feet. Now, if you need to bend your knees to allow you to reach, just bend your knees. I want you to drop your head down just between your shoulders. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Just hang out here. If you can, try and straighten your legs as much as you can so you're feeling that stretch through the back of the legs. Beautiful. Let's release the hands back to the center. So in the center of your feet. We're going to bend our right knee, keep the left leg straight, come down into a bit of a side lunge position. Cool. Hold it here. Just reposition if you need to. Maybe you're reaching your arms out in front. Flex your extended foot so you feel that stretch down the back and on the inside of your leg. Beautiful. Walk your hands closer to you. Press up and walk over to the other side. Bending your left knee, keeping your right leg straight. And then maybe we walk our hands forward in front. Try and sink and hold this posture. does feel a bit uncomfortable, but if we can find comfort in our discomfort, we're going to grow and break through our blocks. Beautiful. Bring your hands back towards you. Press up. Bring your hands back to the center. Straighten out both of your legs and try and straighten your legs as much as you can, and just bring your head forward and drop it down between your shoulders. Take a breath here. Exhale. One more breath. And then exhale. We're going to walk our hands over and flip our bodies to frame our right foot. So you're in a triangle position. Your front leg is as straight as you can get it. If you need to readjust your feet, just readjust. Want to keep those hands framing that right foot. Perfect. Try and bring your chest closer towards your thigh and drop your head down between your shoulders. Take a breath in and exhale. One more here. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to bring our hands just half a step forward. Bend your front knee. Step your foot back so you're in your high plank position. Coming into our chaturanga. Maybe let's try and do this from the toes this time. So very slowly lower down towards the floor. Lower, lower. Hover the body. Drop down and lift up into your cobra. Good. Tuck the toes. Lift those hips. Back into your down dog. Just pedal out your feet here. Beautiful. Alrighty. Coming into our pigeon. So we're going to lift our left leg to the ceiling. Bring your left knee to your chest. Come forward onto your high plank. And then drop your left leg down towards the floor. Drop your right leg down as well. And we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. Now we've got three parts to this. So the first part, we're just going to keep the chest lifted. I want you to stay here for about 3 or 4 breaths. So I want you to feel that arch in your upper and lower back, that curve through your lumbar, the lower part of your back, just relaxing those hips down towards the floor. Take a breath in. And exhale, try and push the chest up, lift the chest to the ceiling. 2 more breaths. And exhale. Beautiful. 1 more breath. And then slowly come down onto your forearms now. So this is our part 2, our stage 2. Just try and relax into the hips, lengthening that back leg behind you, just melting down towards the mat. Beautiful. Take a breath in and out. One more breath. Stay for the exhale. And then slowly your part 3, we walk our hands forward even more to see if we can bring our forehead to touch the floor. If that doesn't feel like it is achievable for you, or if it's a bit too far out of your range, just create a fist with your hands and see if you can rest your forehead just down onto that fist. Maybe if that's a bit too low, you can stack one fist on top of the other and then just drop your forehead down. So in this posture, I just want you to think about surrendering your body. Just try not to think about too much. And if you find that you're feeling tension or discomfort, just try and breathe through it. Breathe in, identify where that spot is. And on the exhale, let the exhale carry out that tension. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. 2 more breaths. On the next one. Stay for the exhale. And then slowly walk your hands back in, back to the forearms, back onto your hands. We're going to tuck the back toe, lift the knee and press up into your downward facing dog. We'll flow through our chaturanga, our cobra. So lift up high onto your toes, come forward into your high plank. Staying in your high plank or dropping your knees down, slowly lower your chest towards the floor, chaturanga. Slowly come back up into your cobra or your up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, your knees back into your down dog. Beautiful. Let's lift our right leg up to the ceiling now. Perfect. Bring your knee into your chest. Come forward. Drop your knee, your leg down in between your hands and your pigeon on the other side. Just relax that back leg, the left leg. We're just going to stay up high onto those hands for the moment. Taking the breath in. And then exhale. Just try and arch that back up a little bit more. Relaxing those shoulders, opening through the chest. Sinking into those hips. Take that breath in. And exhale. Two more breaths. On the next exhale, just slowly come down onto those forearms, sinking down a little bit deeper into that stretch. Beautiful. So our hip openers, this is our hip opener, considered as one of the most challenging yet peaceful and emotional stretches. We carry a lot of tension in our hips. So holding a posture like this helps us to release any tension and emotion that we might be holding in the hips. Now allow our body to just release any negativity. So it's quite natural if you might feel a little bit emotional after the class or throughout your day today. Holding this posture just helps us sit and hold our emotion or experience an emotion that we're tucking deep down and trying to hide. It's just letting it all out. And if you want to come down further, you can rest your forehead down onto the mat. Or if you had your fist option where you rested your forehead onto your fists, let's come down to that now. Beautiful. Good, just taking two more breaths here. Perfect. And then we're slowly going to walk our hands back onto the forearms and then hands down onto the mat. Tuck the toe, lift your knee, press up into your downward facing dog and just pedal out those feet. They come into our cobra, lift up onto those toes, wave forward into your high plank, hold it here. Our chaturanga, slowly lower down towards the mat, hold and hover. Let's slowly drop down, come into your upward facing dog. Beautiful, hold. Tuck those toes, lift the hips, the knees, come back into your downward facing dog. We're going to walk our feet up to our hands. Just soften those knees. Grab a hold of the elbows one more time and just drop your head between your shoulders. Rocking from side to side. Beautiful. Just slowly release your hands down. Slowly restack your spine, arms reach out to the side and up over your head. Separate your hands into your cactus, open your chest, baby back bend. Exhale, lift your arms up. Bring your hands into a prayer. Bring your hands just down through your heart center. Just closing down your eyes, taking a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Nice deep breath in. Slowly lower your hands down by your side. Just going to bend down and just come back down onto the mat, onto our bottoms. Last couple of postures here before we finish off with a savasana and a little meditation. So we're going to lay on our backs, bring your knees into your chest, just hug yourself, tuck yourself in like a little ball, and we're going to just roll from side to side. Perfect. All right, keeping the left knee at your chest, you're going to extend your right leg below you. We're just going to do a couple of circles with that knee in at that chest, circling in both directions. Perfect. And then just centering off that leg, keeping that bottom leg extended. Bring your opposite hand out to the side. So the same arm as the leg that's bent opens out to the side. Yep, and then the other arm is holding onto the leg, and we're going to bring it across the body, twist over, and just drop that knee towards the floor. So we're reaching away from the direction that our knee is dropping towards. And I just want you to hold this here. Taking a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Bringing your hands back onto your knee and then just rolling back over onto your back. We're going to swap it over, bring your other knee into your chest and just rock from side to side. Now, before we do the other side, we're going to bring our hands to our feet, to the outside of our feet. And then we're going to lift our feet up and come into our happy baby. So just try and bring your knees off to the sides of your body and down into your armpits, and you're pulling on your feet with your hands. Maybe you rock from side to side. Oh, what I would do to be in a cot and a baby once again, hey? Be able to do this and not have a worry in the world. Good, take a breath in. On the exhale, just try and pull your feet closer towards your armpits. Slowly bend your feet into the center. Bring your hands on your knees and just rock again from side to side. Perfect. Extending your left leg now, keeping your right knee at your chest. Extending that arm out to the side, so same arm as the bent leg. holding onto your bent knee and then twisting over and dropping your knee across your body. Just for your spinal stretch or spinal twist. That doesn't matter if that leg isn't touching the floor. I just want to feel that stretch, that lengthen, that twist in the spine. Arm is long, knee is soft. Take a breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Nice deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. And then slowly we're going to bring that knee back to the chest. Roll back over onto our backs. Just hugging both knees in at your chest and just rocking side to side. I want you to wrap your arms around your knees. Bring your chest up, your nose to your knees, and just give yourself a nice big squeeze, a big hug. Squeeze as tight as you can to restrict all the blood flow into your limbs. Squeeze, squeeze, just hold it. And then we're going to let it go. Arms go down, legs go down long below you on the mat. Turn your palms to face the ceiling and just let your feet drop out to the side. Beautiful. We're just going to spend our last few minutes here in our Savasana. We'll just try and focus on your breath. Maybe you close down your eyes, or if you've got like a jumper or a jacket next to you and you want to pop, or a towel and you want to pop it over your eyes, you're welcome to do that too. Just letting your body surrender to your mat, making sure those palms are facing the ceiling. So you're in a position for your body to receive the beautiful calmness through this meditation. Let your breath travel in through your nose, down your throat, into your lungs, and then filling up your belly like a balloon. As you exhale your breath, you're restricting, compressing all of that breath from the deepest point into your belly, back up into your lungs, up the back of your throat, and out through your mouth, through pursed lips. Just let your body relax and melt down into the floor. Your fingertips, your toes, everything feels really heavy. Maybe you're floating on the water, in a boat, on a lilo in the ocean. Maybe you're just lying somewhere in a forest or on the beach. Just taking note of the noises that might be around you. Maybe if you're inside, see if you can focus on hearing a bird chirping outside. Or maybe if there's some cars driving by. Just let your body surrender to the moment and just be present in the now. Noticing any smells that you might smell in your home. Noticing any sensations you might be feeling in your body, maybe some tingling. Two more breaths here. Beautiful. Just bringing your left hand onto your heart and bringing your right hand onto your belly. I want you to feel this next breath travel into your chest and then into your belly. Hold that breath for a second. And then exhale, feel the restriction from the belly into the chest. One more time like that. Feel the left hand rise, the right hand rise from that breath. And then feel the right hand lower, the left hand lower. Just blinking your eyes open a couple of times. Just bring your hands into a prayer pose at your chest. Bring your hands up to your third eye, just in between your eyebrows, just above your forehead. Just sealing your practice with a little thank you for your body being present and being here this morning. Thank you for joining me this morning, guys. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed your class. When you're ready, you can make your way up and you are all done. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Give me 2 seconds.